Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Milko here, and today will be another Dragon Project video. So what is this video is going to be all about? Everybody who plays games, most likely all of them wants to be pros, but before we're pros, we're always newbies once. So today will be the newbies guide on this channel. And first of all, I've been playing this game for quite a while, and I have to say that this game is actually really free to play friendly. So don't be afraid to try it, guys. You can still get a lot of good things even if you are a free to play players. But then again, if you like this game, support it with whatever you have. It will be greatly appreciated. And before we begin, I would like to say thank you a lot to Kuro and Syaz for helping me to compile all the useful data for this video. So if you like what they do, please go check the description down below and check their channels. They are the real pros in this game. So yep, you should go and check it out. And of course, there are also a lot of information here in game about how to play, changing your device, characters, statuses, fields, battle, swords and shields, and whatever. There are a lot of things that you guys can read in game. So I will not touch up on this. Well, maybe I will a bit of it, but on this video I will try to cover or say things that are not here. So yes, the more useful things that we have already experienced. So here I am trying to share this information with you guys. So you've downloaded the game, you tried everything, and what to do in this game? First of all, if you guys are inside the game here, you can see this news board here, bulletin board if you are in high school. Yes, I remember those days, bulletin boards. And of course, yes, here there are a lot of general things. This one is for the main story quest and side quest. I will touch up on that later. And of course, there will be daily missions and weekly missions, and I've did everything today, so I can't really show it to you guys, but there will be four for the daily mission. And yes, don't forget to do all of them. So if you are playing this for like what, an hour a day or maybe less, try to complete all the daily quests here. It's not so hard. And also the weekly, there are a lot of weeklies and I only have one left. Sorry guys, I can't show it to you guys, all of them. Try just to do all of them. This is really useful. So for the daily missions, each day you will get one summon ticket, one of the 3 of the potions that are available in this game, and some Magi's, and combine this with the weekly thing. In a week, in total, you will get 18 summon tickets. That's a lot. And now we've talked about it, let's go to the second tip for newbies. Okay, for the second one, I would like to talk about weapons and armors. So in this game, there are a lot of, not a lot, actually just 4 of weapon types, or maybe 5. Alright, there are 5 of weapon types. So sword and shield, great sword, spears, double blades, and bows. And before I go in depth about them, I would like to say one thing about weapon recommendation when you just started this game. So yes, I will recommend only one weapon if you start this game, because it's really easy to use, which is a spear. These spears. So spears in this game, it's really mobile. It's going to give you a lot of movement speeds and a lot of good tools, because you can lunge into the enemies, so you can cover a lot of distance in just a really short time. And racing with all of those field mobs while hunting for materials, it's going to be really much easier and avoid getting stealed on all those mobs. And then if you decided to use spears or something else, maybe try to look for a weapon with a healing spot, just like this one. The first one is a attacking socket and the second one is healing. If you just started this game, healing will help you a lot. So yes, try to find one, and I don't really recommend weapons like double blades if you just started this game. So I'll show it to you guys anyways. So this one doesn't have a healing slots, so it's kinda not so good for beginners. So yes, I will recommend to use spears if you just started this game. And now I will explain each of the difference between the weapons. So all weapons have a special move and you can execute it by tapping and holding while fighting. I really wanted to show you guys about that, but maybe that will make the video too long, so I'll just try to make it quick. So the special action here for these sword and shield, and this one is also a good pick for beginners, because if you tap and hold, you will guard and take less damage. And if you take damage, the instant when you get the damage, you can release the hold. It will counter and do more damage than usual. Second weapon in this game, it is a great sword, and this one is one of my most favorite one in this game. It doesn't really have a special action, but this one will deal huge damage. The sad thing about great swords here in this game, and it's really slow and it doesn't really have mobility. But when you tap and hold, the sword will just go up, 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 and when it shines, release it. It will deal the maximum damage the weapon can lunge. Not lunge, unleash. You can tap it further, but when you fight an enemy, it will keep on moving, and yep, it might not make it. But yeah, if you want damage and you don't really mind about mobility, this is really good for damage. Third one, I just explained it really early on. Spears. Spears, I think, one of the best weapons to use in this game because it gives you a lot of mobility. It gives you damage as well. The AoE is really good. And it is one of the best weapons you can use to farm for all those mobs and materials. And the fourth weapon here, okay, double blades. Recently, it became my favorite right now. However, it is really not recommended for beginners. Especially the new one, which I will not cover, because the new one, this one, does not have the special action it used to have. Because like the other ones that I have here, okay, this one, if you tap and hold, after it reaches a certain seconds, it will, your character will just jump up and do a lot of flurry of attacks, and it will avoid any attack that goes on below it. So it makes you really safe. Somehow it's like that. But for the new one, it doesn't have that jumping action, so it really is not recommended for new players. But if you like how it looks, and if maybe if you like Illidan or Assassins, yep, this is the weapon you can use. It's pretty safe, but the range is not so long. Unlike spears, spears are really long in range, and it gives you a lot of mobility. And for the last weapon, which is bow, which is, I think, a lot of people are underestimating bows. Bows are fun, bows are good. However, you will need a lot of practice to be really good with it, because the special action here is you tap and hold, and then it will show you that arc of your arrow that you will shoot. And the more you hold, the enemy will show its weakness points, and you will want to hit that. So you really want to be accurate and know about the mechanism of the behemoth that you are fighting on. That's the only bad thing. This one is good, but it requires a lot of practice. Well, maybe that is all about the weapons. Now let's touch up on the armors. Oh wait, before I go into armors, I would like to explain one more thing, and this one will require me to access the menu. So, okay, every weapon in this game, in the end, they all will have an element to it. So this is really important. I would like to really explain this one to you guys. So there will be 4 elements of weapons in this game, also armors later on, and it will be fire, earth, lightning, and water. So remember, it's not earth, wind, and fire. It's a different thing. So of course, yep, back to the topic. And fire will be strong against earth. Earth will be strong against lightning. Lightning will be strong against water, and goes on and on and on. Yeah, water is strong against fire. But if you want to know the weaknesses, just go the other way around. So just for instance, if you are using a fire weapon and you fight a water element behemoth or mobs, you will deal a lot less damage. So okay, that's it about the elemental weakness and strength. And now let's go back to armors. Okay, armors are going to be here on the right side. This one's from the event. And I'll show you probably one of my best ones. Okay, this one I guess. So here it is. Every armor has different aspects to it. So on this one, it's a helm, and it might, some of them have attack, some of them have defense, and on the right side here, it's an elemental defense. So what you're gonna get is, if you fight the certain elements, you will get less damage from them. But for this one, I think it belongs to the advanced guide, which I will try to make in some time. And also limit break, I will also explain it on another chance later on. Okay, so the next one is that you will also have HP. And as you guys can see here, I am currently at level 20 out of 20, which is the max level for my armor right now. And you can see also here different kind of armors. This one's the chest armor. It has different attributes. Chest armors usually have more defense than the other ones, but do not have attack or maybe HP. As for the gloves here, usually have attack, defense, and maybe HP sometimes. And the last one here is legs, usually have attack, defense, elemental defense, and HP as well. And every armor in this game has different skills and abilities as well. So try to make an armor set that really complements your weapon that you use. So for this one is a great sword armor. So of course it has these abilities. So Emerald Scales, this one an exclusive ability of this armor that I use. Second one here is great sword damage and etc. So if you are using bow, try to build your armors according to the weapon that you use. So if bows, then bows. If spears, then spears. And if you don't get the right abilities, don't worry, you can also change the ability later on. And one thing before I end the explanation for the armors and everything else, guys, do not neglect your armor, because if you're dead, you're not going to do any damage. So try to level up and evolve and then max it out again as soon as possible, not just your weapon. I know getting a lot of numbers on that damage is really satisfying, but still, if you're dead, no damage, no death, no win. Okay, we got it covered up on weapons and armors. Now about behemoths. So okay, you did your summons and you got your S or maybe SS behemoth. Congratulations, by the way. And okay, you tried killing it and maybe you didn't manage to kill it, or you die instantly. One thing, guys, do not gem revive. Just close it, retire, or and then try to do it again. If you keep trying and still keep on getting killed by the behemoth, that means you are not strong enough. So yep, just relax and come back at a later time. Or bring a friend to help you kill it. But then still, do not gem revive. Save your gems for your summons and everything else. And then one thing, I've been getting asked about this one. Okay, what's the difference between my original behemoth and shadow behemoth? Well, first of all, the original behemoth that you got, it will give you tablets. However, shadow behemoths will not give you any tablets, so only materials. So if you want tablets, kill your original behemoth that you got from your summons. There are also some things about this, but I will cover it on another chance as well. And now the next tip will be for the normal quest and events. So as I shown you guys on the first minute of this video, there will be two NPCs on the left side here on your interface. This one, the bulletin board. This one on the left side, which said general. This one will be the ones, the quest that you get from your main story quest. Usually the story quests are the green ones here, and the side quests will be the blue ones. There will be a lot, like a lot, really a lot. And what I suggest you guys do on this one, of course, try to complete the main story ones first. For the side quest, you can do it on a later time, or maybe if you are currently on the map and the quest shows you got a side quest there, which means usually on the mobs there are some icons on top of them. Okay, just do it. But if you don't see anything like that, I really suggest you guys keep on going through the main story quest. And now about events. There are a lot of events in this game, like a lot, and they keep on changing that numerous times. So this is really important. I really think you should try to do all the events here. Currently there are, like, I'm not really sure, as you guys can see here, there are a lot. I would really suggest you guys to try and do the events quest first until you can't go further anymore, and then do the main story quest again. I'm pretty sure if you do that, you're gonna get a lot of levels, a lot of equipments and materials. When you go back to the main story quest, just go as far as you can until you can't go on again, because if you do that, you're gonna get those levels again. If you got those levels, it means you can try again on the events. But I really want you guys to try to prioritize on the events, because it's only available for a limited time. And one more thing about events, on weekends there will be a special dungeon where you can farm for gold. I really suggest you guys do it every week, because the first completion will give you a lot of gold and it will be useful in the end. So try to do those gold events on weekends. Don't forget to do that. And now let's move on to the next tip. So okay, you got really good in this game and start doing all those material farming, or just go do side quests, or maybe main story quests, or the ones that I just said, events. So okay, I think I got all my mobs kill stealed by other people. I haven't even reached the monster and somebody just lunged in and ew, I got it first, bro. There's one trick to avoid this kind of thing. So you guys just play and keep on leveling up until you reach level 15. So what do you get at level 15? You have the ability to create a lounge. So to avoid getting KS'd, make your own lounge and then do your quest. I'll show it to you guys anyways. Meanwhile, so okay, here's the button. The green one said lounge. So what you want to do is create a lounge here and just put in whatever you want there. If you want it to be your own lounge, do it on private, and then you can invite your friends in if you want to. So here it is, the interface on the lounge, and it gives you a really nice song with it, a different song than the ones in town. So yep, you will still get the interface here. So bulletin board, event, balloons, and yeah, the same. I forgot to explain about this one to you guys. So this one is the purple crystal. This one will be the place where you search for other players, Behemoth or your own here. Yep, just like this. And yep, shadow quest. I'll explain about this later. You will also get a bulletin board, a bigger one at the middle. This one, if you have your lounge partners inside the room and they open up some behemoths or maybe some quests, it will show up here and you can also join that person's room as well. So what's so special about lounge? So you want to do all those quests and really wanted to avoid getting all your mobs killed before you. So if you make your own lounge like this, whenever you go inside the quest, you will be alone. So there will be no one unless somebody joined you from the lounge. So yes, the field and everything else will become your own. And that, my friend, yes, making farming for materials really much better than usual. So yes, get yourself up to level 15 as soon as possible, and yes, get all the materials for yourself. And this is also valid for field events like the ones that we currently have, which is the Winged Demon Island Distant Seas. Yes, you will also be alone on the field map. Okay, now we've got it covered up, I think. And now let's talk about mining for materials or farming for materials. So okay, there will be some small materials where you gotta keep on farming for them, because you will need all of them to enhance your weapons and armors. So the usual ones that you gotta keep on farming is Feca horns. This one you will get from cows. Bat wings, this one doesn't have a behemoth from it, and you will have to farm for this one on the fields. Yes, bat wings are really important to have, a lot of them. And then fungo caps, jelly dews, and frogo oils. This one comes from frogs. And of course, Galadon hearts. Yep, you will need all of these ones that I just explained to you. Okay, while at it, I'll show it to you guys. So let's go to the forge and open up the enhanced equipment. So here we are, we have a lot of things, and I have a lot of things that I haven't enhanced yet. So let's just show it up on this one. So yep, this one, Faco horns, and you can tap it to check them out. So yep, here we are. As you guys can see here, mushrooms. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention one more thing. Mushrooms are important too. So yes, this one from Dofungos, jelly dews, and of course bat wings, and all of them. And if you guys having trouble on finding where to farm them, you can just tap on the material that you want to farm, and the system will show you where to farm for them. And then just tap it and go to the field that you want. Yep, as simple as that. And then again, whenever you farm for materials on a map, on a field map, try to gather. There will be usually there will be 2 nodes for gathering or harvesting. Always try to find that and gather from that node. It will help you in the end because it will give you mostly Magi fragments, and most importantly, those crystals you use to farm, to forge or to evolve your equipments. So every time you go to a field, find those 2 nodes, farm it, and just do your business like usual. So I guess that's all, mostly all of them, of all of the basic ones. So there will be an advanced guide for this. I will try to make it on my free time next time, but for now I think that's mostly all. And if there are any more helpful tips before I end this video, I will tell you guys about it. So okay, this game does not require you to use energies or any other form of limitations, so you can go in and farm and play all you want. But then again guys, try not to waste all your time, so try to do all your gameplay and farming for materials or killing behemoths in sessions, and take a break in between so you don't get tired out. The next one, okay, let's go back to the shadow challenges that I just shown you guys before. You can do this shadow challenge quest 5 times each day. Try to do all 5 every day, and just try whatever you want with this ones. So if you have okay, you summon for something. So for now, probably you summon and you got Empress here. So you will need all the materials, and yep, try to do 5 of this Empress so you can get all the materials for your enhancements. And what will be the next tip? Okay, link your account. Don't forget to link your account to Facebook for safety and for rewards. I think for the first time you link it to your account, you will get 25 summon tickets, and that is pretty much a lot. And guys, don't forget to always check the news, or maybe check their Facebooks. They most likely usually give out a lot of rewards by giving out codes, and you can redeem it on a website or just from the news here on this game. So don't forget to check it up every time, or maybe every day, but not every hour. And there will be one more tip which I haven't done myself. I will show it to you guys. So here we are at the armory, and yep, at the top here you can see a camera icon here on the top. Yep, don't forget, you will want to share this with your friends, so just press down the camera icon and share it with your friends. Okay, I think I just shared my armor here, my sexy armor here on Facebook. Now let's check out the reward. There you go guys, from sharing a screenshot from your armor set there, you get 10 gems. Not bad. Well, it's not much, but still it helps in the end. So don't forget to do this one as well. And now the last most useful tip. So you've got to understanding all the things that I just said, and now you are at the field farming for materials or doing all those main story quests, and suddenly a behemoth show up and you don't really want to fight it because you just want to spend all your time on farming and everything else maybe. So there's an easy way to avoid that. For Apple users, you can just tap on your bottom screen and show up your widget thing, and then just go straight back into it after the behemoth appearance thing popped up. You will get disconnected, and when you press try to reconnect, you will be right back on the field and continue doing your farming materials or side quests or maybe main story quest. Another way is just press the home button instantly and go back to the game. You will be also returned to the field map. However, for Android users, I don't think it should work the same way, but I don't use Android, so I don't know. And I guess that's all. Oh, one more thing. You guys might probably have this question. So I have all those gems and I have all those summon tickets. I've redeemed everything, all the codes that I can get. So do I have to summon or not? And well, maybe it will end with your decision, guys. But mostly the formula for this one is to use all your gems for Magi summons and only use summon tickets for the behemoths unless you really need the armor or you try to get that armor set or weapon that you really want and got no other ways. But normally summon tickets only for behemoths and gem summons only for Magi's. And I guess that's all on the newbie guide tips and tricks. And then again, thank you for Kuro and Syaz for helping me on this one. And if you guys want to see the real pros playing this game, go check out their channel. I will also include them down there on the description. So yep, please do check them out. And I guess that's all. This video has been so long, but I really hope it helped you guys on most of the things when you start this game. And for the next time, I will try to do more on the advanced one and plus maybe in-depth guide for weapons. And I guess that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching so much, and I will see you guys on the next Dragon Project video or maybe stream so we can play together and whack some behemoth butt. And yep, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. So see ya. Bye bye.